guys, how's it going? It's another great week here with Kristen Zimmerman.
Hello.
My name is Kira Watson. We work centrally for the student team, and we are so excited to be with you for another Teenager Tuesday.
Yeah. So this is just a few things. We're helping resource parents, and so what better way to talk about some of the resources that we do have. The first one is if you go to hopefellowship.net/parent resources, that page will link you to all kinds of things, but there is going to be about maybe 10 PDF style tips on different subjects that you can go to if you ever have questions. We've tried to resource and just make it super easy for you to get information. There's questions on there that you may be asking yourselves that we've already got the answer for you. And so we've worked with a lot of parents to create that. And so just go check that out.
Yeah. Another one is texting Hope Parents, one word, Hope Parents, to 97,000, and you will get a ton of parent updates from, well, not a ton, every now and then. We won't spam you, I promise. But that's one of the ways to get updates about what's going on in Hope students and if there's anything specifically for you as a parent that we have coming up.
The next one is our Facebook parent page, and you can find that if you go back to hopefellowship.net/parent resources. It'll be linked there, and we actually put a ton of information on here.
Yes.
It's things that you can comment on, things that you can ask questions about. Our team sees that also, so if you have questions about a Wednesday night or a big event, and you don't know where to go, there's probably going to be an answer there, but if there's not, you can always ask it. And there's a big community of parents on there that, they might answer for you before us. But we update that for our big events or announcements, anything coming up. Like when we go to camp and stuff, we do camp updates there.
Yep.
So it's actually a really important page to get the best information up to date. So
Yeah, and we also post drive home questions every Wednesday.
Oh, yes.
We do our best to post them every Wednesday.
Yes.
Some Wednesdays we miss, but we do our best to kind of resource you in that way for you to have good conversations with your student driving home from a Wednesday night as well. Another one, which you're already listening to, the Parent Podcast.
Yay.
Welcome to Teenager Tuesday. This is a great resource for you.
Listen every week.
Yes, never stop.
Okay, the next one is, which we've talked about on the podcast before, Regeneration for Students. I'm going to take a little bit of time with this one.
Do it.
So this one is, I'm going to try to give you like the super quick version of it. It's a modified version of the adult regen program. And so it's semester based. So we do one semester in the spring, one semester in the fall. It's 14 weeks, consecutive weeks. So if a student registers, they will need to be there every week for 14 weeks on Monday night. It's at the Frisco East Campus. You can also find that on the Hope Students website. Just more information about it. It's a biblical discipleship program, and it just grows the students in their faith and just in their personal life, and builds great community. It's a confidential community, so there's a lot of students that come and they talk about things that they never really wanted to say out loud before, but then find community because everybody's there and thinks that they're alone, and then realize I'm not alone, and so it's actually really cool. But again, if you want more information, I encourage you to look at the website because you'll get a lot more information than I've just said.
Yeah. But also, if you have any questions, talk to Kristen about it.
Yeah, email me, kzimmerman@hopefellowship.net.
She'd love to get coffee with you.
They would.
Also, what a cool way for you to possibly seek some self-development as well for you, because it's on the same night as adult regeneration as well. So if that's even something that sounds remotely interesting to you as a parent, it could be something that you and your student do together.
Yeah, for sure. And it's a good way to like show leadership in that too. So.
Yeah, for sure. Another thing, our Instagram, @HopeStudentsTX. @HopeStudentsTX, yes. All of our campuses also have Finstas, but our @HopeStudentsTX Instagram is kind of our main account, so that's the one that we're going to push you to go ahead and follow as a parent. You can also follow the Finstas as well.
Kira, what are Finstas for the older people listening?
A good question. It's like a fake Instagram, but it's not actually fake, if that makes sense at all.
Yes.
So basically, the campus Finstas are a place for them to just put campus-specific things so that our main Instagram doesn't get confusing for everybody as a whole. Because if you're new to Hope, we have 4 campuses.
Right.
So if we post a ton of things about all of the different campuses, it can get kind of confusing. But at Hope Students TX is the Instagram to remember. Also, something that's not on here that I should have mentioned when we mentioned the parent Facebook page is your campus Facebook page as well.
Yeah, that's
is a great resource as well to you. It's just whatever the campus is, and then Hope Fellowship or Hope Fellowship like McKinney campus, Hope Fellowship Frisco West campus, Hope Fellowship Prosper campus. So make sure to request to join those pages as well, because our student team does also post things in there as well.
The next one is parent groups. So the group season is about to start here in a couple weeks. But if you go onto like the groups page, you can always search parents or parent group. There's a lot of different groups, whether that's parenting groups, parenting classes, blended families, there's all kinds of groups. So I encourage you to go into that. If you already have a home group, that's great. But other parents, different ages. So there's like moms of toddlers, there's moms of teenagers, there's, families that want to go and have lake day or something. I don't know. Like there's just random things, but you're trying to create community in like little subgenres. So
yeah, hopefellowship.net/groups.
Nice.
Another great resource for you is volunteering and getting involved. And so if you're interested in volunteering on a Wednesday night or a weekend, talk to our student staff. We would love to help get you and your family more plugged in to Hope as a whole. But make sure that you talk to your student team at your campus, or you can email students at hopefellowship.net, and we will make sure to get you connected with the correct people.
Yeah. And student staff at each campus are your best friends.
Yes.
Talk to them for everything, whether that's big events, small events, issues with your teenagers, advice. I mean, anything that you want, Bible studies, talk to them. Like they are there to help resource you on the campus level, anytime. You can they're there every day except Friday. So
yeah. And when they're not there, I'm here. So you can email students at hopefellowship.net if you have any questions on a Friday.
For the next 8 weeks.
True.
She's going to have a baby. Okay. The last thing that we have is if there's anything that we missed that you found really helpful as a resource for you and your family or your groups, we would love to hear from you. Whether it's a book, a podcast, or anything that you'd like to see us talk about on here, email students at hopefellowship.net. Thank you. Students at hopefellowship.net. And we'll try to get that for you. But yeah, we would love input from you if you found something that's worked for your family or anything like that. And that's it that we have for this week. So thanks for listening and hope to see you guys next week. You can do this. You're not alone. God is with you. And so are we.
Have a great week.
Bye.